following material is the creation of ChatGPT. The material has been created for Nibble Esports and is intended solely for their use. Any other use of this material without the express written consent of Nibble Esports is strictly prohibited. The creators, producers, and distributors of this material disclaim any liability for any damages or losses incurred as a result of its use or misuse by third parties. The characters, events, and situations depicted in this material are purely fictional, and any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or real-life events is entirely coincidental. The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed in this material do not necessarily reflect those of its creators, producers, or distributors. While every effort has been made to ensure the accuracy of the information contained in this material, the creators, the producers, and distributors make no warranties or representations as to its completeness or accuracy. Retro Rampage, Episode 2, The Arcade Adventure. Once upon a time, in the bustling town of Willowville, there lived a peculiar young boy named Sam. With his curly red hair and mischievous grin, Sam was known throughout the neighborhood for his boundless energy and knack for getting into trouble. But little did they know, Sam had a secret love for retro video games, especially one called Pac-Man. In the heart of Willowville stood an old arcade, filled with neon lights and the incessant beeping and booping of arcade machines. It was here that Sam spent most of his free time, trying to master every game in sight. But one day, as he was engrossed in a particularly intense game of Pac-Man, something extraordinary happened. Without warning, the screen glitched, and Sam found himself transported inside the game itself. He stood in a maze-like world, with flickering dots floating in the air and ghosts darting around the corners. It was as if he had stepped into an action movie. Sam's eyes widened with excitement. This was his dream come true. He realized he had become Pac-Man, the yellow hero of the game. Fearlessly, he dashed through the corridors, gobbling up dots and avoiding the ghost's clutches. His heart raced as the chase intensified, and the exhilaration of the arcade came to life before his very eyes. But this adventure was not all fun and games. As Sam zipped through the maze, he noticed something strange. The ghosts weren't just mindless pursuers. They seemed different, almost sentient. Each had a distinct personality, and they communicated with one another in a strange language only Sam could understand. "Quickly, Pinky, corner him! Don't let him escape!" yelled the leader of the ghosts, a menacing figure with a fiery red glow. Sam's pulse quickened. These ghosts weren't just trying to catch him. They were plotting something devious. He had to find out what their plan was, and put an end to it. In the middle of the maze, Sam stumbled upon a hidden power-up. As he consumed it, he felt a surge of energy course through his veins. He could now turn the tables on the ghosts. They became vulnerable, and Sam chomped down on them one by one. They scurried away, terrified of the young boy who had turned their world upside down. With this newfound advantage, Sam raced through the maze, collecting power-ups and clearing levels with ease. The ghosts, now cowering in fear, begged for mercy. "Please, spare us!" pleaded Clyde, the orange ghost, his voice filled with desperation. Sam paused, his eyes narrowing. "What are you all up to? Why are you chasing me?" The ghosts exchanged uneasy glances. Then the Red Leader spoke up. "We were tasked with guarding the secret treasure of the arcade. Whoever possesses it can control all the games in the world. We thought you were a thief." Sam couldn't help but chuckle at the irony. He had stumbled upon something bigger than he had ever imagined. "All right, take me to the secret treasure," he demanded, his voice filled with determination. As the ghosts led him through the maze, Sam marveled at the intricate network of passageways and hidden chambers. It was a mesmerizing labyrinth, and each twist and turn seemed to hold a new surprise. Finally, they arrived at the heart of the maze, a glittering chamber filled with countless arcade tokens, glowing with power. Sam's eyes widened in disbelief. This was the treasure he had been searching for, a treasure that held the fate of the gaming world in its hands. But instead of claiming it for himself, Sam made a different choice. He turned to the ghosts, his face filled with kindness. "I won't take this treasure. It belongs to all the gamers out there, to everyone who finds joy in the arcade. I won't let it fall into the wrong hands." The ghosts, surprised by Sam's selflessness, nodded in agreement. They respected his decision, and swore to protect the treasure from anyone who sought to misuse its power. As Sam made his way back to the arcade entrance, the glitches returned, and the world of Pac-Man slowly faded away. He found himself standing in front of the Pac-Man machine, his heart still pounding from the adventure he had just experienced. The other arcade goers looked at Sam in awe. They had witnessed his incredible journey, and a newfound respect filled their eyes. From that day forward, Sam became a legend, the boy who had conquered Pac-Man and saved the arcade. But the story didn't end there. As the final twist, a mysterious man approached Sam, whispering cryptically, "The adventure may be over, but another game awaits. Watch for the signs, young hero. Your journey has only just begun." Sam's eyes sparkled with excitement. He knew there were countless games out there, waiting for him to explore. With a mischievous grin, he entered the arcade once more, ready to embark on his next adventure. And so, the tale of Sam, the arcade hero, spread far and wide, becoming a legend for generations to come. The story reminded everyone of the magic that could be found within the pixels of a video game, and the unexpected heroes that could emerge from even the most ordinary of places.